going live. You remember go live. Man, I went live at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Man, I had like 300, 400 people on that bitch less than 10 minutes. And I'm just talking my shit. I'm saying all type of shit. I ain't even much care. Like, I ain't even much care. And at the same time, reason why he had to reach out and we had to talk to each other.
You don't want this on camera?
It don't matter.
All
I'm telling you facts. Like, it don't matter if it's on camera or not. Like, the niggas know what's up. Like, it don't matter. I'm just being real.
I usually don't even ask about stuff like that. Tell you the truth, I really don't.
Yeah, but it really don't matter. I'm telling you like how this shit really went. Like, and he know that, and everybody else know that, and that's how this shit went. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not add nothing in there. This is how this shit really went.
But it's funny how, by me being in media, I never take a story. Like, if it come to me from the horse's mouth, like if you would have ran some shit to me, I still probably wouldn't have came like public with it, but I would have known. But once,
I'd have put you on game. Like certain shit everything ain't for the public. You ain't got to do it for the public. They gonna make it feel like you clout chasing. But when the shade room and all them do it, is legal. It's cool though. When the shade room only getting a story from people who really doing shit or sending them the shit. Cause you could pay to get on the shade room.
I'm about to look. We about to get into that. Let me start this right quick.
Let's get it popping. Like,
yo. This Benjimanzroom podcast. We live in Music Box Studios. You heard me. You already know what time it is. This episode 18, and we live with a very special guest. You heard me. Introduce yourself.
You already know, young Chri. You heard me with the money sign at the end. The year of the real, and we in the building. You heard me.
Year of the real.
Appreciate y'all from having me. This is a nice setup, by the way. Real talk.
Live in Music Box Studio. KP on the engineer. You did, man, bro.
Shout out to KP.
So much shit I want to get into. We was just talking about media, and I wanted to bring that up because I was just. It's almost like I put myself in a positive box, almost.
Yeah.
So a lot of shit that I used to cover, I could cover it a certain way. So like a lot of stuff G to cover with this rapper saying this or this person saying
bullshit.
this, like he could cover it because that's like his lane now.
But I see what you're saying. Everything positive at the end of the day was so. If it's like on some bullshit or negative time, 9 times out of 10 is already out there. They know what's going on. So every media could cover it. Every media could get their info off it. That's just like how the shade room, all they getting is rumors or stuff people send to them.
Right.
Like you could pay to get on it. They came at me like, man, give us 6 bands. We'll break a story in for you right now. Like niggas be that the industry. Like they paying
that's
for
the industry.
That shit. Yeah, they getting that shit.
And look, and that's why I sleep on because I'm
how
not.
You think Blueface and that girl stay relevant?
Well, look, and this what I'm sleep. I got a website. I got all this shit, right?
All that shit go to the shade room, man. Blueface music ain't popping out.
I ain't
like
never. And a lot of them artists, they like that. They pay for the shit, and that's where my media source stop at because so many people value the dollar, right? And I understand money, but I do understand the value of relationships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we got to get back to like how you were saying. You don't always be charging niggas or certain people.
Nah, if a nigga give me a trash song, I know it's trash. I'm not gonna tell him it's trash. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, you got to give me $500 for this verse. That's it.
Right. But that's still.
Like, I'm just gonna be like, bro, I'm just gonna do it. If nigga send a hot song, I'm gonna do it. If I like the beat, or the hook or something like that on it, I'm just gonna do it. But if a nigga send back nigga just ain't like, nah, you gotta give me $500 or something, bro. Other than that, it ain't too many rare niggas that's doing that. There's only like a handful of niggas that ever done that. But other than that, I'm not charging no nigga for nothing when I'm down here, man. I just go do that shit just cause it's the city and I'm from the city and I like bigging up the city and I'm trying to, you never know. His shit might take off before I take off. Or this music might take off. This platform might take off, and he got me on there, and I get a better look. All right, that's cool. That's what we need. It's the city, bro. Like I ain't tripping off this shit.
But one thing I want to ask you. All right, the climate, right? I seen you maybe a year now. I've been really like watching you, right?
Right.
And I seen you take the industry in a place where a lot of artists who came before you didn't take it. And a lot of the people that came out in your draft class didn't take it. What made what you do so different, you feel like?
I spend my money. Like a lot of my money go on marketing. Like out of town and places like this. Like I spend my money. Like you gotta have money in this shit for number one. They got artists that just want to shoot videos and do this and do this. Oh, bro, I'm cold. All right. I met a lot of cold niggas in jail. I met a lot of Kendrick Lamar's in jail. J. Cole, these niggas could really rap. But guess what? They ain't putting no money behind themselves. Or they ain't got nobody really that's backing them to put the money up. It's about bread at first. That's how you run across all your relationships. Spending money. You got to spend money. Nobody don't know you. You got to spend money. You can't be offended by that. You got to spend money, and that's what I did. I spent money with a lot of people. I didn't put just such and such amount of money in his hands over here in Dallas. He gonna give me over here in Dallas. I done spent so much over here in Cincinnati. I done got them over here where I'm at in Shreveport, Lafayette, like you did, like Mississippi, shit like that. Like I'm putting budgets in their hand. Like what's up? Like I need y'all to break these records or break this. Or I come down here and do a campaign, a promo run, I set it up. Plus I do a lot of stuff for the youth. Like I go back to schools and I got a lot of partners that was like deputies, that's not deputies no more, that knew me from jail, and they teaching at these schools, and they get me to bring them in. Like, I got these hood, students I need you to come talk to. And I'm like, for sure, I'm coming do it. I need that. I need to talk to them. I need to give them some game. You hear me? I need them to, like, look, y'all come to school to learn for number one. Like, when y'all get back in y'all community, peer pressure or mud, but you gotta know, stay focused. You did what's going on in the world and society, because shit really real.
See, with you, right? With you investing so much money into yourself, you ever think about like another artist, like you live in your mix, right?
Yeah.
You ever seen another artist that you just felt like damn, you're like
I need him.
Yeah,
Need him under my wing.
how you feel about that? By you having to invest.
They got a lot
yourself?
of artists I fuck with. I fuck with a lot of artists. I fuck with up and coming niggas doing their thing, but I ain't never look at it like that because I ain't in the dough. And which niggas be having their own thing going on, and I got a bunch of niggas on my interwell. Like some of my partners might like still rap, like they rap, like the 8-9 boys. Right. That was my partner. Them like some of them still rap, some of them do what they did, but I got partners to where like I was just trying to get in the dough. Or get in the door just to help niggas. Like say if I really get in the door, break the door, I'm a real nigga to where I go over here by Max. I'm like, Max, what you got going on? Here go 50 grand, here go 100 grand. Take care of your partner and then move here. Do your thing. Here go, like, I really break bread with niggas like that. Like, y'all do y'all thing. Look, we gonna sit down and have this shit meeting like Jay-Z and them do. That's all they do. Right. Jay-Z get your guy and all them niggas signing the Rock Nation and sit down and have a meeting with them and let them know, look, it's about to be a recession. You need to put your money over here. It's about to be this and this. Put your money over here. Right. All he do is get the information from the higher power and give it down to his folks. That's the same way I get in the door. It ain't about bread. I'm a hustler. I made real money in the streets. So I'm not tripping off no bread. I'm not greedy for no bread at all. So I just wanted to get in the door to be like, look, I'm gonna set downtown on fire. And I fuck with a few people from uptown too, but at the same time, downtown, like, we need that platform back, like you did at the same time. And that was my goal, is like, I don't never say nothing. So I know I get in the door, and I get in the door like for real, like take me a good year, and I'm gonna come back and bless niggas like, look at this your crew, this y'all got going over here. Ooh, here goes some bread. Wanna gonna do this shit, like, you did, like, y'all gotta do y'all thing now. Hold it down, like real nigga shit. Like, I don't mind doing all that, partner.
You spoke on you spoke on the 8-9 boys. Was that your introduction into the rap game?
Nah, cause I ain't never take it serious at the time they was rapping. I just always bullshit, wanted to hear myself on them. Like, I always say spoke some real shit, but me, like, my phone will ring, you did. Niggas in high school, like 9th grade, I'm selling weed. Like, my phone ring, I'm gonna catch my sales. Like, at the end of the day, I ain't too serious. I just want to say some shit right quick over the thing just to hear myself. I was like, oh yeah, all right, and I'm gone. But they took it serious. That's when I went to start at Joseph though. Around that time when they really blew up. I was in and out Joseph's and shit like that when they blew up and shit like that. So all right. So at what point did you start to take, like, when I was in jail? When I'm watching a cipher go on, and I'm watching a street dude like myself just running some street shit. And I'm watching a nigga like Kendrick Lamar, like, nigga really like a lyricist. He cold blooded. He talking that shit. He on some next level shit, like real talking. I'm like, damn, this nigga really nice. But this nigga running that street shit. And when I seen they picked the street nigga over the lyricist, I'm like, the streets gonna always win from here on out. The streets don't give a fuck about all that smart shit and over their head and all that J. Cole ass shit, this and this and that. They want that street shit. And a lot of niggas street cats, a lot of niggas want to hear that, this and that. So I'm like, man, that's me all the way. I just be shy with the shit. So I'm just start running shit for my celly. My celly like, oh no, we gotta get you out of it. You gotta get in front. When we go in the yard next time, cause they be having the mic and all that on the yard, big old yard. I just walk out there on the yard one day, man, I'm talking about, they got the shit set up right there. They call me over there. I'm like, I go over there, I'm like, what's up? Them boys just give me the mic without saying nothing. They're like, They gave me the mic, and everybody looking at me like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Man, my heart pounding. They're like, rap, just run a verse for him. I'm like, Man. And I go to rapping. I don't know. I don't remember what I'm saying. I was just saying. I don't know what I wrote or what I was rapping. I don't know. And it was like, man, where he come from? You gotta go. What? Ever since then, they been on my trail. Get back in the dome, they showing me love. So that just opened me up. Like, hold up, nah, they got me all the way comfortable. Nah, watch this. You hear me? Think I'm talking shit on that? That ain't nothing right there. That was just some light shit. You hear me? And I just went to running more shit to them boy. Them boy like, man, you gotta go stand on that. They're like, man, what you gonna call yourself? I'm like, the year of the real. They're like, you gotta go stand on. You can't do nothing fake. You can't do nothing. You gotta hold it down for us back here. Everything gotta be real. Don't get no fake jewelry. Don't get no nothing. You ain't got the money to get it. Don't get it. Woo, this and that. I'm just talking about they were just punishing me, and I needed all that, you hear? Because I came home like straight like on some monster shit. Like this, what it is. Like this, the year of the real. Now I'm out here. I'm back. Yeah, what's up? And that's what it was.
Yeah. Hearing that, right? I talked to Max. You hear me? That interview ain't come out yet as we recording this, and I talked to Dirt in the Ninth Wall, and I talked to a few people that I had on this podcast, right? And one thing I could say, the ones that did go to jail, right, and really sit down, they all said the same thing. I had a kid that came in here. He did 12 years in Angola. He said he wouldn't change a thing. He was like, because the structure it gave him.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He really needed to sit down.
Yeah, I tell you, it ain't penitentiary. It's called pay attention. Like them niggas in Hunts, we getting food in the line. This was my first time getting food. These niggas just looking at you like crazy. Like, yeah, this ain't no penitentiary. It's called pay attention. You better pay attention while you back here. And ever since he said that crazy ass shit, every time I go on the walk or anywhere around them niggas, I was... Fuck, I ain't saying nothing. I'm just watching these niggas like, what the fuck you did? Like, I was paying attention. I was checking out shit, this and that, everything. But once I got adapted into the shit, I took the shit like recess with me. They'll tell you, like, I really was like a clown back there. Like, real shit, they used to call me Problem Child. Like, the guards. The guards be like, Problem Child, come here. Used to make me go to every dome, get everybody cup, fill out their waters, and get everything they want for them and shit like that. So it's definitely an eye-opener. Like, I wouldn't change nothing. Like, I went through what I went through because God said go through it. So I wouldn't change nothing either. I wouldn't go back and be like, man, no. That's what it is.
See, what part of the
My day walk.
city you from?
My day walk, downtown.
Like what part? Like
the St. Rock area. Like when you hit the St. Rock area, that's all us. Like, yeah.
Dude, so all right. So how was it growing up in that area? Like what year?
It's like
what year we
was,
talking that you was growing up? Like
growing up the whole time I was out the whole time I grew up. Like let me see. I can't really say what year. Like what year I was off the porch.
But years, like you know, like what years you was back there? Like what years was that?
Like my whole life, I was just standing over here, over there. But I don't know. I grew up on Russia Blade and Tonti.
What are you talking?
Like right by the tracks, right off of Amanaster.
Like after hurricane?
No, fuck no. I've been there before the hurricane.
Like
my grandma owned the house back there.
All right.
So that's like when I'm born. Like yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
That's what that's what I'm trying to see.
I ain't 20.
Oh, I was about to say
36.
you could be fucking 20.
No, I'm 36.
Black people, you can't
be
fucking tell if they're 20
they be saying
or
29, 28. I be like, I'm 36. They be like, you lying? I'm like, I'm 36 years old.
But like you can't really tell with us. You dig?
That's how it be.
All right. So now I'm just trying to visualize the time frame of your influence. You know what I'm saying? Because what rappers you really grew up on? Like
rappers I grew up on like Cash Money, No Limit.
That's your influences. You feel like they influence your music a lot. Or what particular artist?
Like we from New Orleans, so we kept it all New Orleans. Like whether it was local or whether it was global, like we like Cash Money, No Limit. I ain't gonna lie, like Cash Money was like the trendsetters for me. Soulja Slim, you did like shit like that. Like my real, it's like Yo Gotti though. Like when I heard Yo Gotti, cause Yo Gotti was like speaking on everything I was just doing. Like,
and that's why I asked you that because like I can't really pin a New Orleans influence in your music besides you talking about certain things in the city. Right. You know what I'm saying? But like your music really the appeal to it. Yeah. It sound like a Yo Gotti influence almost. You know what I'm saying? Like it really do. But it's your own. You know what I'm saying? But I could kind of because that's what I was trying to ask. Like, what artists you really listen to that really
like my
because
top,
you been a street.
They always ask me my top 5. I always tell them the same thing. I tell them Cash Money, No Limit, Soulja Slim, Boosie, you got it. I say the same thing like every time.
Walk me through this journey. All right, you get out of jail, right? You got this newfound ability, right? What happened after that?
My partner's like, what you gonna do? I'm like, man, besides hustle. I'm like, man, I'm a rap. I'm like, you serious? Like, yeah. So he just bring me by doing them they record by, introduce me to do this and this and this and this and that. And then I go from there. I start laying down tracks and all that. I start going in there, laying down the tracks, and that's how I built the first year of the real. Call it the year of the real. I think I dropped it like the beginning of the year. The year of the real. And I printed up like 1,000 copies myself and put had a Sharpie and put the year of the real on the front and passed them all out in the city. No videos, no nothing. I had got a good response and the feeling. I had printed up some T-shirts. Somebody made me a nice logo and I liked it. I printed up some T-shirts, gave it all the way to my whole community. Like before I really do anything, the 8 Walk get everything. Like I go around the whole neighborhood or send people around the neighborhood to just give out everything to my hood first, then on the outskirts. But I made sure my whole hood had it, posters all up in my whole hood, this and this and that. And that's how it started. And I went to growing from there. And it did. And that's how that shit started.
Yo, that's a brilliant marketing plan. I did the same thing with a lot of stuff in the city. I call New Orleans a real I call it a laboratory.
Yeah.
Because it's a small city, 400,000. You
Yeah.
dig? But it operate like a big city.
Big city.
So you could take
You know why they say that on the string of the murders, though? Because the big city, the big cities, 3 million, 4 million people, and they be doing like 500, 600 murders a year. And we do the same thing every year.
But we do more than that per capita. Like when it comes to the big cities, you might have New York that have X amount of murders, but they got this amount of people.
People, right?
We triple that. With triple the less people.
People, right? With the less people, yeah, right.
That's why we always the top.
Top
in
5.
St.
That's why I
Louis
tell them,
and all these small communities because we got 400,000 people and probably 300,000 of them white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in New Orleans it's different because we got the 80%. So
Right.
we got 400,000 in the city, probably 300,000 black.
Right.
And we still losing almost 200 a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you feel like that do that affect your music at all? Because
all that, like everything affect me. Like I'm human, so when BTY died, it affected me. I don't even know him. When Tokyo died to Cali, I don't even know him. It affected me. I just be taking heat. I just see when they getting killed, I just move a certain way or act a certain way. Like it put me in my feelings, but I know how the city is. Like once you know your city and this what it is, and you been out here for so long to man, you know what's going on, man. Like you ain't green or none of this shit, man. To you just move a certain way. That's why I stay inside a lot. Like I go do what I gotta do. I go right back in the house though at the end of the day. But it affect me. It always affect me. Cause I don't want to see nobody die at the end of the day, but I know that part of the plan, and I know shit happened and niggas beefing at the end of the day. So all that affected me when all that Pope, when all them do greatness, all that affected me, and I be taking that shit serious. The way I be moving to that's how I move on the strength of them. I think about them when I walk out my door. Like they'll tell you, like I was just on FaceTime with a little chick, and she was like, "Why you look both ways before you walked out your own door?" I said, "Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm crossing the street, I'm looking both ways. I gotta make sure before I come out this door."
pay attention.
Yeah, you did. Just that's just me. Like, cause you could play around with this shit and you never know who on your trail, and niggas be hating, and niggas will zap your life like that just for nothing, like some bullshit.
And we just seen the kid PNB Rock. He at Waffle House eating. Dudes
Yeah, but he had
rolled
some
up.
shit going on before that with them dudes in LA.
Real talk.
Yeah, he had some
And
shit
LA,
going on.
I ain't gonna lie, LA is a place like you just don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was unfortunate. You see a lot of this with these rappers. But bro, like when you say you deal with the youth, right? You go to schools, you talk to them, you did a juice, right? Do you feel conflicted with some of your music content? Or do you just feel like a lot of your music content is what you've been through?
Yeah, it's like what I've been through is like my past, what my partners and them go through, like everything around me. Like when I go talk to you, I tell them, listen, y'all don't even gotta listen to my music. I ain't here for y'all to listen to my music or follow me on the gram. Like I don't care about that. I'm just gonna give y'all some real shit. Like when I ask the instructions, I be telling what y'all, I could curse or how y'all want to do. They be like, just give it to them raw. But I be like, bro, like you ain't gotta follow me on the gram. You ain't gotta listen to my music because it is like it's for the streets anyway. Like it is the people that's gonna catch it or this and that. But I'm just here to like encourage y'all like the route we went. Y'all ain't gotta go. Like y'all ain't, I'm sure y'all ain't. I know YouTube didn't burp y'all and the internet burp y'all, but we ain't had no phones back then like that. If we had phones, like we was that fast a pace, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you right now. We was that up and like back then that we had internet and phones and YouTube and all that. Like, cause these children really fucked up for real.
But even like when you talk about jail, I just recall just being a young kid and listening to my older cousins and talk about jail, like, and why you think jail gets so romanticized, like, in our culture, like, you know what I'm saying? Because like even when we talk about the black men that we even talked to who said that how jail shaped their life so different, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you think that's such a big part of our culture?
Listen, at the end of the day, you do so much shit on the streets to like niggas be like, not saying like they be praying on that for you or whatever. They just want to see if you stand up.
We good? Okay.
They want to see if you a stand up nigga or you stand on 10 and how you gonna act to when you back there, especially if you out here doing shit that you know, like illegal activities that'll put you back there. So when you get back there, they want to see if you stand up, if you gonna stand on all 10. Then it's really like an eye opener. Like, you might go back there and thinking it's fun and games, and the old timers might sit you down and fuck with you and be like, look, bro, get your mind right. We back here for 80 years. Or you might be sleeping under a nigga that got 120 years. Like, he ain't never coming home. He wish he want to come home. He won't be in your position. So they might give you some game, because that's how I was. I was just sitting on the old heads and they was just telling me like, you come here. You running around this dome and shit, like they opening up the newspaper thinking you reading the newspaper. The whole time they got holes poked in the newspaper. They watching everybody who doing what, when, and how in the dome. You thinking this newspaper, they reading it, they got up over their face the whole time, they slick eyeing it over here, what they doing over here. They got holes poked in the newspaper. But you ain't paying that no attention because you just running past them and you thinking they just watching the young and the wrestlers and the stories and the shit like that. And the whole time they sitting there with their coffee and they got these newspaper butts wide open. And the whole time they watching you over here doing this, and they know who the knuckleheads is and who doing what at the end of the time. So when he set me down, like, look at this newspaper. He give me newspaper. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to watch no newspaper. He's like, open the newspaper. I open the newspaper up and I see the holes. I'm like, damn, I can see my partner in the way over there. Everybody's doing it. Fuck. Man, what y'all, like, it fucked me up. But they put in your own game. Like, shit be really be crazy and they just give you an eye opener.
Right.
And you be reading real books to where it's educating you about how the world really ran. And you be like, damn, these bitches playing with us like this out here. This shit for real. Like, and you back here playing and you get a chance to go home. And these niggas back here for 80 more years and 50 more years. And they tweaking like they wasn't thinking of nothing. They were like, bro, just watch the way you think. Like, just do everything different. Like, bro, you don't need to come back here and catch all that time and all that. And that shit be real shit at the end of the day. What you think they be preaching, and you be like, man, you got to just take that shit in. So when you do come back out here and get a fresh breath of air, you be like, damn, these niggas ain't playing. This shit for real. And these niggas ain't never coming home. That's why, like, if you follow me on Instagram, the first time, like, when I used to be uploading a lot of green dots, I used to be sending them niggas shit. I used to be going to get $500 worth of green dots. 10 green dot cards, $50 on each one. Sending them niggas, choosing them, holding them down, telling them, look, all type of shit. Like, yeah, this is what it is, you know?
See, this is something I want to ask you. All right? I know you said you ain't make it yet, right?
Yeah.
But you literally living every New Orleans person dream.
For sure.
Life. Either like currently, in real time.
Yeah, for sure.
We feel like you made it.
Yeah, that's how the family look at it too. They calling for some shit and all that, and all that, pay a bill and all this and all that. I be like, man, I'm broke, man. Fuck.
but like that's why I like talking to really like our rappers, right? Because like we come from a society where you could tell a nigga anything.
Yeah,
like
anything.
so like rap is so conflicting. Yeah. Well, you know, niggas be like, I'm broke, you heard? But like niggas, you got old change, like nigga, you better go bring some of this shit to the pawn shop. I need this fucking
moms ain't trying to hear that
like,
shit.
Nigga,
moms ain't trying to hear that shit. Instagram, you on Instagram cutting up, huh? Yeah. Moms ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Moms, hey, I need this, I need that, I need that.
But you have a lot of industry ties. Moneybag Yo. Yeah. Can you talk about that relationship?
Yeah, my manager, his manager, cool, and his manager accepted me when he seen me. You know how you got like say you speaking up for your mans, right? And they be like, man, we ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Bring him around, man. This is how he is, you know. You all got to spend some money and shit like that. And that's how it was. You know, I had my manager telling his manager about me like, man, I'm telling you, dude, like you got it down there for real. You playing with it, you know, you know, they hear all type of stories and all that you did. So now it's time to show him like you got to bring him around. What is this and that? So they gonna see they checking me out. I ain't got no jewelry on. I ain't got nothing. I'm looking like a really like, oh man, what y'all doing, man? You got to give him an image, man. You this and this and that, this and that. So now I'm coming, you know, I'm in there, dicky fit on, but I'm like, I'm a real nigga at the end of the day, you dig? I got bread and everything, like, but that don't even matter. You got to come with the image. So when I come in there with the jewelry on, and I hand on, he looking at me I'm like, all right. So I spent some money with him. Look, tell Bag I need him on this verse. I need to bring him down. I need to do that. Now they respecting my mind and shit like that. So now, like, we locked in, you dig? So that's what they respect. You gotta do some business with them. You gotta have that shit on around them. You gotta have that image here for them to take you serious. And that's just the game. Like that's just the industry with anybody. Like you did, they can't be bragging about you. Like my manager bragging about me, and then I walk in there with some, you know, some dicky shorts on with a white T-shirt with some slippers on, and oh, this the nigga right here. I thought you say he was your guy. What the chain? What they want to see the jewelry? They want what the chains that? What he did? They want what the design that he did? That real shit that was they infatuated with. So
right. Because the image is part of
the image is part of everything. That's what I be telling niggas. The image is part of everything, and that's what it was. And once they got for me, when they were like, okay, this cat, yeah, this and that, it did. And we was on the highway. When they seen it on the highway last minute, something ain't fall through or something had to happen. I hit that highway with that bread, and I went down the studio where Dirk and recording that. Mimo 600, all them niggas in there. Bag got his own room in there, and I came with that bread, and I was really respecting my mind. They were like, yeah. So now like everywhere Bag go, just about I'm welcome to go. Like wherever he at, I don't matter.
Relationship built.
Yeah, his partners didn't fuck with me. Like we was in Jamaica, Bag ain't even seen me yet, and I ain't seen him, and his partners them spotted me like, and Kim grabbed me and brought me over there. Like you, bitch, Bag right here, come on. Like I'm like, come on over there. What this and that. So that what it is. Like dude, a real nigga though. Dude don't be none of that. Dude like solid niggas around him and real niggas around him. This and that. You dude gonna talk and everything. Dude ain't on no bitch ass nigga time or none of that. Like dude, a real nigga. He got his own partners in with him, but dude gonna run it. We're like, what's up? What you got going on? What you doing down there? What?
Right.
Yeah, that was up. Keep going. You know what we want. Just like last time, see, he's starting to open up now. Cause last time in Baton Rouge, like we really was like neck and neck. Like he like, come on. He like, come on. It's my time. We about to hit the stage. Come on, I'm right there behind him. We running it the whole time. We going through the tunnel. We talking. We like, come on, go on stage with him and everything. I'm right behind him, going up the steps. I go this way. He go on the stage doing his thing. I just check him out. You hear me? Just just taking all that shit in. You hear me? Right. So I'm saying to myself, so when it's my time, I know what to do. Like I know I'm coming on next time. You did. So niggas just giving me rope, giving me game, and that's how a lot of that shit is. See when they be putting on there. Tag the hottest niggas in your section or in your city, who the hottest, and they gonna sign them. Mm-hmm. That shit all game and gimmicks. They got the nigga already who they about to sign already. They just doing that for the image, for the look, and for the build of hype up behind this shit at the end of the day. Cause they ain't just say like you hot.
I think you had spoke on that, dude.
Yeah, I'm not about to just come grab you because you hot. I got to get to know you. So you know what? I'm going to fly you out, and you going to hang around me for like a week or two, get to know your personality, get to know the real you, because they ain't just signing niggas. They don't know what niggas into at the end of the day. They ain't just signing you because you hot and you just nah. We going to bring your ass around. You going to sit around us for like a month or two, and we going to be feeling you out, then we going to sign you. Like put you. So that's why my manager, his manager, be like, man, just keep Chris around. Like, keep Chris around. Bag might grab him. Like, Bag might pick up on him and be like, here go the chain, little bitch. What. He said, that's how niggas get signed. Real talk.
Wow.
Yeah, niggas don't get signed just because you hot. No, they don't know. You might be beefing with 35. You did. They ain't about to just do that like that. Nah, we got to bring your ass around and check you out and look at you and just that. Like, when your guy came really down here, I walked in the section late, but Bag manager was right there. Was like, oh, you gonna do what I'm telling you about right now. You walking in. So when I walk in the section, the security gonna let me go. I walk straight up to Gotti, dap him all, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, man, look, we know you like Jay-Z to us in the trenches, huh? I put a big old Kool-Aid smile on his face, you heard me? He's like, man, my mans was telling me about you, and I just was running there with him. So after we finished talking and all that flicking up, he sat back in the corner over there, and my partner, the cameraman, he said, man, Gotti just paying it. Man, God, they just keep watching you. I said, that's what they do. You got to see who like you and the heck and all that. That's what they going to do. They going to fall back and check you out. See how you react. See how people react. You walking up on you.
Freeze frame. Freeze. Because now, like, life becoming parallel. Because you think about it, what you went through in jail to pay attention. You hear me? Now you going through that same thing in the industry from an industry OG,
Right.
just like the jail OG had to
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
school you on
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's just what it
so
was.
it's like a
Fucking right.
parallel, like a life
Yup.
parallel.
That's what it is too. That's just what it is too. And that's just how it was. So, all this shit be new to me. Like I still be stuck in my street ways sometimes, but I'm just starting to get over it and getting out that mood and that phase and starting to smile a lot and, loosen up a lot and all that and just accept it as it is. That's what it is type shit. So and that's what it is, you hear me? Like that's just how this shit go. They ain't just signing nobody because you could be flaming hot. Know what they gonna do? Bring them in right quick. Have your ass around them for like a month or 2, 3 months just to check your persona, go in your hood, see if you really stamp this and this and this and that. Then they gonna sign you. You hear me? Yeah, real talk. They ain't just signing them niggas out the woods. So like a lot of that shit they be putting on the ground, like tag the hottest always and that's 9 times out of 10, they got who they about to sign already. So
Right.
it's just like hyping it up.
Tell me this, all right? Just off the top of your dome, right? If you could build your own hot boy group right now out of just the unsigned artists in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
Not just 3 artists that you feel like complement each other that you would just throw in a group if you could, like no politics involved.
No politics involved?
No politics.
Like what,
involved.
locals? Talking about locals?
Yeah, just New Orleans locals.
No, I can't really say those names because I fuck with everybody. So they gonna be like, man, you left me out.
No, because
man.
it's a 3-man group. So it's just 3 people that you feel like probably complement each other that'll be fire in a group. Well, and I'll tell you mine. All right, my 3-man group really would be Young Chris, right?
Yeah.
Right. Cutter Gang J Black.
Yeah. Shout out to Cutter Gang. That's my boy, man.
And Max P.
Max P.
Like,
right.
like that'll be my 3-man.
Right.
If I had to throw like a 3-man roster that I know,
cool. That's cool.
and
That's cool.
that I know that flows to complement each other.
Yeah.
The artistry, bang. You did like that'll be my 3. So if you had a 3. Like hot boys now.
Ever be the 3? No, I do. I put Nino in there. Cause Nino give me that Lil Wayne feeling anyway. Like he give me that Lil Wayne feel anyway. Like by him being over there, he give me I be checking him out, I be like, he like the young Lil Wayne, how he be operating, what shit he be doing and all that. So I put Nino in there. Who else? I put I put Junior Montana in there.
Mm.
And I gotta say, who else? Nino Jr. And I'm gonna say, I'm trying to see.
This third man mean a lot. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to see.
It's already spicy.
Yeah. I'm trying to see this third person, bro. This third person, I see Nino, Junior. Dang. And I just put Nino cousin in there. What is
Toki?
Yeah, Toki. I put Toki in there.
I'm a Toki fan.
Yeah, Toki, Nino, and Junior.
I always
they
did
from
fuck
Uptown,
with
so
Toki.
I just keep it Uptown. Like
so you got the Uptown hot boy. I got the downtown hot boy.
Yeah. Are you doing downtown? I put Nino, Toki, and Junior, and let them they'll do it. They'll get it right. Cause Junior be on City Time.
Yeah.
And Nino just give me that Lil Wayne vibe, and Toki he just round the bull like he BG.
Yeah.
Like he BG. You hear me? Like you did. So
Definitely.
you did.
Yo, I like that. I like that. Me personally though, like I always did tap into the artists ever since I think the GB White.
Shout out, man, free GB White, man. They get GB White all that time, man. GB White was a real one, man. Like real talk, man. Man, bro, GB White, man. Gretna boy, man.
I always did take artists that I like, and I play them I play your music at the park, play Max music at the park. When we run the 7-on-7s, I'm playing all their music because y'all from our community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can't wait to get you out because you it was just me really with the timing.
Yeah, I want you.
Because I know you really
Whenever
you was
you
on go. I'm always with a group of kids. You did. I got a group of 13, 14 year olds, the only 13, 14-year-old football team in New Orleans East at Chri the Chri Kings.
Right.
That's some kids I probably like. I just want you to try to just build that relationship with because they
For sure. Nah, I pull up on them for sure. 'Cause
and
that's how it was at Warren Easton. I had a driver, I had a chauffeur. He was like, man, next time you come, you old and you promised him something. He said, nah, you gotta come. Make sure you come with the jewelry on and the track coat. They like all that. They on rapper time. Woo-woo-woo. I said, don't worry about it. I got it all down cover for him. You hear me?
No,
like real talk.
No, I really appreciate you. Like,
Nah, I appreciate y'all for reaching out. Like real talk.
Bro,
any opportunity in New Orleans, I didn't know I'm taking it. Like I'm jumping on it. Like, oh yeah, for sure. I'm about to do that.
you the only artist that I could really say you got it right. Like you got it
and
right.
guess what, man? I fucked up a lot of bread trying to get it right. Building relationships, paying for information for number one. Like real talk, I'm paying for information. Like man, you need this shit, man. Like real talk, partner. I fucked up a lot of bread. And everything don't understand. It ain't about no talent. It ain't about this. About rubbing shoulders and getting the connects and paying. Like you gotta put your money behind you, and you gotta be humble. You can't never be like you bigger than this nigga. I don't feel no lesser way. They tell you once I leave from out here, I'm gonna take all this jewelry off, put on a white beater, put my slippers back on, and fuck
nigga.
off.
Regular nigga.
I go outside and everything.
So do you feel like that's two different people? Do you feel like the young Chris, the rapper?
Yeah, it's the
then,
rapper me. The other me is, man, I'm chilling. I'm josing. Man, we got a 10-man group message. We just josing all day, battling, hanging in the hood, and they smoking and I'm drinking, and that's it. We just doing our thing, bro. That's it. They'll tell you, see me, they're gonna say, man, Chris had on slippers, Mitch Mac socks on, hoochie daddy shorts with a white bead on. You hear me? I'm thugging.
How you feel about Ride 4 now? Wait. Wait, because something just hit my mind. Though you had the wildest fucking video shoot. Though the people that was in that video shoot, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in my house and looking over my shoulder because them niggas look vicious. Like,
man, you ain't see.
I scrolled past that bitch fast, you heard me, just in case some niggas could see me and then come back down. Dog, that video shoot look fucking crazy,
that was a clip. Give me my phone. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
No. I can't send it out like that.
All right.
I just gotta show y'all.
Right.
I can't send it. I gotta just show y'all. I just gotta show y'all.
Dog, I ain't see no shit as raw as that. Cause when you see shit on TV a lot and then you see real shit, you know the difference. That's like eating McDonald's and then
no, cause listen,
home cooking.
I'm watching.
It's a difference.
I'm watching Sleazy World Go video, right? And they say she said she feels safer over here. This is where the shooters be. Then I'm watching that PGF Nook. Hey, bitch, what up? I'm like, damn, how these niggas always getting away with this shit like that on some hype shit, and I got a hype song. I say, fuck that. My hype song, I'm going all the way out with the young boys. We doing them. I'm gonna make sure them bitches mass up, though, but we doing it. Fuck all that. I ain't got time for all that, because New York, whatever them niggas from, they getting away with it. Chicago, they getting away with that shit, and it's cool when they running them views up, 20 million views on that shit. People want to see that type of shit, though. Real talk. Drama really sell.
Yeah.
Drama really sell, sex sell, and all that. Look, man, wait till you see this. Hold up. You hit the middle part where you see all the guns at right there. Check it out.
Young Nap, baby. It's real.
Bitch called Don't Pipe Him Up. You hear me? We gonna pipe him down.
You know it's serious when I say that. Let's get it. Don't pipe him up, cause I'm gonna pipe him down. Whoever gassed him up don't matter. He in a casket now. Real hitters don't make a sound when it's time. 30 round, Gucci clip, kill his ass in style. Don't pipe him up, cause I'm gonna pipe him down. Whoever gassed him up don't matter. He in a casket now. Real hitters don't make a sound when it's time. 30 round, Gucci clip, kill his ass in style.
Yeah, see that bitch ain't. Well, wait, this bitch gonna be crucial. You can check it out. You hit the middle part where you see the gun. Boy, you ain't seen nothing. That's just a glimpse right there, boy.
Say,
this bitch gonna be crucial.
Say, you really about to change the independent music scene. Like, you the one that got it right. Like, Rob, speak on Rob. You, because you was about to speak on Rob.
Yeah, Rob cool. Rob cool. He came in at the right time. He had the right setup. His mom and them did the right thing. Like, brought him out there. Say Cheese, nigga who owns Say Cheese, Sean Cotton. You know, when his mama brought him to Sean Cotton, you know, she explained, and Sean Cotton brought him over to that lady, Barryan or Barrine, whatever it is, and they got it right, and they made it work. And she came down here and let Larry know, whoever was the head charge, DJs and all that. Yeah, you take one song. Once that Vulture Island kicked in, they beat that shit down here till that shit blew up, and that's what it was like.
But you different. So the parallels are crazy because one thing I could say, out of any artist in the city right now, you had the most organic buzz I ever seen since BCY Youngin. Sure. And it so far it has stood the test of time because I done seen artists do that and like fade no win.
Right.
Then your marketing, all of that been on point
Yeah.
because I've been watching. And if I would have seen you lacking anywhere, I would have been tapping in telling you, I think you lacking here, I think you lacking there.
Right.
And all I've been doing.
But half of the time not to cut you off, I don't be want to put every move on the ground right then and there before I make it happen. But I be having shit lined up like.
But I'm a chess player.
Right.
So when I see what you put out,
yeah.
Right, I don't know what you doing behind it, but what you putting out makes sense so much to me reading the board that I'm like, I could kind of already know without knowing.
Right.
I could kind of I know you got it.
Right.
Because I know the moves that should be made. You know, you looking at the board and you trying to figure out the moves and you like, all right, dude flexing. Like, dude really flexing. And that's what I see out of you. I see a lot of motion out of you. Like,
because I'm really in the streets, like, again, I'm really out there, like, passing out this, they'll tell you. I'm riding around, like, I ain't gonna have my truck out. I ain't gonna put my truck out, like, and I might be riding around in a regular car. Fish bowling, they'll tell you. I got CDs, I got shirts. Listen, all my shirts go to the homeless people posted up on the signs with the holding the signs. I tell them, y'all wear this shirt for 5 days straight. My people see it, they gonna give y'all money every time they wear it. You hear me? Stuff like that. I be doing marketing, like just little small marketing shit, like giving them a stack of CDs and $20, telling them all the cars that give y'all money, y'all give them a CD or something like that. Shit like that. Anyway, little Vicks in my thing, like people that's, I give them shirts, I give them stuff to put on because I know they're going to wear it over and over again. I give them CDs. When y'all finish them stack of CDs, come back. I'm going to give y'all $20 more, some more CDs. Y'all go pass them out all in the French quarters. They go sell them and everything. I got somebody go in the French quarters and sell them for $1, all of them. And I just hit them like that when I'm down here in the city. Like every time I just remember, y'all out? All right, I'm going to get some more.
Building an economic resource.
Yeah, so I just really be I really be like doing groundwork anyway. Like I really be out there like, especially my hood. First, my hood, I'm gonna flood my hood for anything. Like the hood gonna get everything first. Like
I hope anybody that's watching this interview, especially like an artist, because I really don't like doing interviews. It really be like I really like to just talk to people.
People, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I hope anybody, especially an artist that's watching this, just soak up a lot of the game that you give them because you really got it right, bro. And
that's how you want to do. Like a lot of shit you got to give away for free. All you got to do is like, whether you working a 9 to 5, whether you hustling, save your money. It ain't about what you're getting or it's about who's saving the most money. If you saving the most money, you're gonna win. And you gotta just do what you gotta do for yourself. Like I did. Like I almost went broke a few times. I had to go get back on the porch because I was giving everything away. I was printing up 100 shirts, giving them away, hats, giving them away, CDs, all that. I was giving that shit away. I was flooding it. And once my whole hood got it and other people grasped to it, I was doing the same thing. Y'all come get it. It's free. And another thing, you want the ladies. Like, you won't really have the ladies because the niggas gonna follow the girl. So if you busting and she playing, you like, who do this? I gotta check him out. Be like, man, turn that off. But then they ain't back in the eye. I gotta go check dude out. Dude talking that shit. You hear me at the end of the day, you did? So that's what it is, man.
Man, though, like...
You just gotta have a plan. Like you gotta know. Like I be saying, like grown men, like you gotta know what's going on. Like you see how the industry rock. Right. You ain't signed. You ain't got no money putting them behind you. Like they do with Lil One. Like they put money behind Lil One. I ain't got nobody for that. I'm all me. Like I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I understand shit. I'm watching this shit to where you gotta have that marketing. You gotta have that fireless strategy that's gonna get it over the hump for you. That's gonna keep that buzz, that woo to be like. I could have took 200 bands back. I ain't take it because I felt like y'all just. A new entertainment system company coming, and y'all don't really know nothing about no music. And I was like, just cross it over to God. Like, get God in them 200 bands. Fuck, I don't even want to break. I just need y'all to break me.
Right.
Put all that in the marketing.
Right.
And I know I'm gonna get all my shows, everything, because I got the songs that's gonna go. I got the this and that gonna go. So
say you heard this. Did you see the kid Liddy cross
Liddy?
the river?
No.
Cross the river. He'll an artist from across the canal. He got caught up on a bad charge. He was caught up on a murder charge. Sean Cotton
went bailed him out. Yeah, I see that on Say Cheese.
Yeah.
See, he's just done that for sure though.
But he's from the cutoff, and the kid was already locked in with Birdman.
Yeah.
Before that, he did.
So you know Sean Cotton gonna step in and do that. What they do, little slick shit like that.
But the kid nice.
Yeah, he
you know
nice.
what I'm saying? Like
I went and checked him out when I seen the shit. I went and checked him out. And I'm checking him out. I'm like, yeah, this and that. But you know, like on some cool shit, they get them little dudes at a young age because they know they just make them famous. Like they know them dudes just want the spotlight. Like shit like that be bad. Like the deals be bad. They be giving them dudes $100,000. Like them dudes be having to give them $100,000.
You don't think you too smart to be an artist?
Oh, because I really want. This is what I really want to do though. At the same time, but at the same time, you know how I be on some other shit though. Like I be paying attention to a lot of shit. A lot of shit be fool. But at the same time, it's just the game is business at the end of the day. You did so what?
That and
you can't really knock
why
it.
you being the only rapper that got it?
That's why like a lot of them don't reach out. Like I had niggas over there in Birdman, like sending them the music and shit like that, just that. But they can just control me. Like, oh, we gonna do this. And I'm like, nah, we not gonna do that. Like I ain't trying to do that like that or this and that. Like no disrespect to WAP and all them, but you know, like I ain't with all that. Like you did, nah, man.
Why you giving me Jay-Z vibes, dog?
Nah,
like on some shit.
Like for real, I'm just telling you, like you gotta know the
vibes.
game though. See, when they know you know the game, they can't just do no anything with it and they don't worry all. He think he all that. Just no, it ain't that. It's just that. Nah, you ain't about to play me. You ain't about to give me no $100,000. I spent the $100,000. I got $100,000 on. Like my truck $100,000. Like stop it. Like you ain't about to just play with me like that. Them little dudes, you could do that to them little dudes. You could go get a 19-year-old and give him $100,000 and let him fuck it. And ain't gonna coach him, ain't gonna guide him, and let him fuck it up and now he in the hole. And now y'all still gonna make him do all this and all this and all that. And he come and get $1 million and y'all gonna take what, 900,000?
Wrong mouth.
They gonna take the whole 900,000 and just give him another 100,000. Cause he young, he just want the fame. He ain't fame. He fucking hoes, bitches. He doing shows and this and that. He don't get where the money going. He just know he living his life at the time he being young. Why you think they also speak out when they get older? Why you think they all start coming to the light when they get older? They start saying, "Man, I ain't seen a check yet from." Why you think Meek says, "I ain't seen a check yet from Atlantic"? Ooh, right? You see what I'm saying?
Right. But then you see, and I don't even know. Because it's not even nothing to expose because
no, we ain't exposing it. We just put it out like some real shit.
Walking down that path.
This is real shit.
Walking down that path.
Keeping it real, not like telling the truth. It's like keeping it real. Like you keeping it real. It's like you telling the truth.
I have.
It's not like you hating because you telling the truth. But you keeping it real.
I have a thing where I say everybody can't tell every truth. Right,
you right.
You got to be qualified to tell the truth.
True, right?
You did so like, and I feel like I'm qualified. That's why I speak the way I speak because
and that's why the same thing I did like with that situation over there with Larry. Like I'm me. Like you gonna. And when I made the post, that girl got mad. I said, I told you that. Why you gonna go make a post and not do all that now? I said, man, fuck you. That's what I told her. Bitch, fuck you. I don't fuck with your kind anyway. That's what I told her. I swear. I said, bitch, fuck you. I don't fuck with your kind anyway. You gonna go tell me something, tell me how to jokes and all that? Ooh, ain't nobody putting no fucking Duracell batteries in my back. I said it and I'm going to, you know what? Everybody that came in my DM and said, chill, ooh, I kept it going.
You don't think the internet dangerous like that?
Man, bro, it's just certain shit you posting and all that. You know you Joseph. If your people know you, half of the time, majority of the people that fuck with you or really know you, they follow you and they know what's up with you at the end of the day. So the other half is just off of, because you lit and this and that. They don't really know you, but they going to tune in and all that. They going to judge from the outside. But, man, you know what you doing at the end of the day on the internet.
Right.
Them little dudes know what they doing. They know they trying to go viral. They know they trying to spark up some shit. Whether they go to jail about it or not, it's all legal. They looking at it as all legal no matter what. You think niggas posting shit like that? I'm on Op Block right now. Where they at? They know what they doing on purpose and recording it. What you ain't even much on Op Block. Stop playing. Like, you ain't really on the Op Block like that. You on an empty block to what? Come on, like, stop it. Let's fall for clout.
But this the age we live in.
Living it. This what we living in, though.
Right.
So you can't really judge them, but you can just like, damn, bro, I wish I could just talk to them. But at the same time,
but that's why I say you too smart. Like, music, love the music. right?
Right.
Image, everything. But I just feel like you just gonna come to a point where you just gonna find out that they have too much money on the other side, and you too smart. Like you gaining too much knowledge to just be a rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I want to be. I want to be a rapper first. Then I'm gonna grab an artist. I'm gonna this and that. Like I just want kick the door in for my people and just be like, man, we we did it. Like
but you doing it, like you doing it on
right.
the rapper end, like real shit.
just
But
make it,
that's
we
why I say
made
you
it,
gave
like,
me Jay-Z vibes because
we made
if
it.
you look at the trajectory of Jay-Z, he was a person who came.
Yeah,
in the
Hov
game
say
with,
he ain't make his first million. He ain't had his first $1 million like from out of rap. We ain't saying street shit. Out of rap till he was like, what, 26, 29, some shit like that.
right.
Like real shit. Out of rap, like at 29, some shit like that. So then after that, he made 1 to 10, 10 to 40, 40 to 80, and then there you go.
But I'm gonna tell you the difference about you. You talk about Jay-Z, he came up in a time, bro, where hip hop was in its prime. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like the industry was in its prime. The difference about you is I know for a fact I always check the temperature on the industry. The industry here was dead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
a year ago, it was dead. You hear me? Like dead crickets.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wasn't scratching no noise or nothing. You broke that noise. I remember when you broke the noise.
For sure.
So for you to build such a foundation within a year, you done had all these rappers. Some rappers then skyrocketed. Some rappers then fizzled out. And for you to still
Right.
keep that same trajectory going, even now,
Yeah, for sure.
like that's why I just had to get you here just as a salute.
Yeah.
Just to that
Cause I'm
hustle.
all around the board. I ain't just one way with this shit. Like, and they know that. I ain't just one way. Like, I'm all around the board with this shit for sure. I study everything. I watch everything. So before I react to anything, I'm like, damn, let me see what they doing. This and this and that. So I'm just taking notes from everybody. When I come home out the gate, niggas was hot. Max was hot. BTY was living. He had Great White with him. Holly Grove, King, Jay Jones. Max had the whole Rag Boys movement. These niggas was hot. Young Greatness still was in motion. These niggas was hot. I'm like, damn, how I'm gonna come fit in with these niggas?
Right.
Sometimes I gotta go all the way straight. I gotta go drop all this real shit right quick on one disc and just put it out there and give it away for free. Shirts free, hats free, everything. That's what I did. And that's how I got a buzz in between of that. And I mixed all that.
Though, one thing, speak on the St. Rock neighborhood.
The
Because
St. Rock neighborhood is the St. Rock neighborhood really like a good neighborhood. See, when something happen, they always say a St. Rock neighborhood. That's why a lot of people be scared to come on St. Rock. It's like an outskirts. Shit be happening on the outskirts and shit of St. Rock. They gonna say the St. Rock neighborhood because that's what they call it. Like, it's a small hood. It's not that big. It's not no projects. If we had projects, I think it would be way worse. But everybody know each other. Everybody know each other mom. Everybody know where each other live. Like, shit just crazy like that. But
you played
that's
at
what
that
it
park?
is. Yeah, I played at St. Rock for sure.
Stacy and all them?
Yeah, I played that. Yeah.
All right.
See, you got Coach Station to move that now.
Yeah.
They was at Huntersfield then.
All right.
Yeah,
all
they
right.
was at Huntersfield. Coach Station was at Huntersfield or Hardin or one of them.
So who was at St. Rock?
They had R.I.P. Coach Sampson and Coach Wendell. You hear me?
All right.
That's
all
why
right.
the park really named after Coach Sampson, Harold Sampson.
Where is
Harold Sampson / St. Rock. Yeah, it's Harold Sampson / St. Rock.
that?
Real
Right.
shit.
Who is
See, they got St. Rock Crusaders. What is it? Crusaders now?
Crusaders,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was St. Rock Road Runners when I was there.
Oh, dude, the road runner.
Yeah, we was the Road Runners. You hear me?
I didn't know that.
We coming on the back
who
of the
is that?
truck.
Who was he was a coach?
Yeah, he was over the park, Coach Sampson. He had the keys to
tell me about it?
He had the keys to the warehouses, all that. That was his park. They did. So when he died, when he passed away, they put the park, changed the name, his name, and all that type of stuff. He stayed right there on Gentilly. He stayed in Gentilly on Press Drive, and Gentilly, a nice little house right off of Press. He did. And we used to go there. He used to pick like 5 of us to come pick us up on Saturdays and help him clean out his house and stuff like this, and pay us and treat us to eat and stuff like that. And he passed away. They named the park behind him. And then after the storm hit, it just went some whole other different shit after the storm hit and shit like that. So
Wow, I ain't know that.
I gotta go holler at Stacy anyway. Matter of fact, cause Sess want to do something big over there in that park.
Right.
So I
Yeah,
gotta
because
go holler at him.
like I'm always tapped into the temperature of the park
Yeah,
situations, and
for sure.
and I and I'm working with the St. Rock cheerleading coach right now. You did.
Yeah.
We're trying to get them some sponsors and get them some uniforms because we about to do a cheerleading competition.
Oh, yeah.
With just the North, and we really put together most of these cheerleading.
Yeah.
Well, and I ain't gonna say put together, but
Right.
we support them. We support all
Right.
of them because we know is like we need them.
Right.
What's football without cheerleaders?
Cheerleaders,
You know
right.
what I'm
You
saying?
right,
Like
you
that's
right.
what get the shit really popping and get
Right.
everybody really involved.
Right.
So like we about to do a chill competition and all that type of shit. And we want to get people like you involved in that. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Yeah,
already
for sure.
know y'all.
'Cause
It's just
that's
gonna
why
build them
Sessa had called me.
relationships.
Sessa was like, man, get dude head of the parks. I'm gonna do a big old event. You come out with them, like for sure we can make it a whole big movie.
I'm mad
like,
at Sess though. I'm mad at Sess for one reason. Because I be mad at them niggas because most of them niggas know me. You did like I'm really that guy when it come to like all that.
Yeah.
Getting it like running that with Stacey and doing all that. Like I'm really that guy that do that. And people like him who have the funds or have the relationships to really make that type of thing happen, right?
Yeah.
Could really make what I'm doing pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you really could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You did, like it don't take much because you know me in real life. So
Right.
I'm the type of person where I'm cool with you. We friends, but I'm gonna always hold you to your social responsibility. You
Right.
did because I'm always doing mine.
And that's a lot. That's what, like a lot of people out here about Sess. Like Sess got a lot of resources, a lot of pull, a lot of strings. But guess what? He ain't pulling them if it ain't benefiting him, or he gonna put himself in front line. And that's what the people say at the end of the day. You did. Like he ain't.
And that's my partner,
you did?
but I always hold people to because he do a lot of good shit with all
for
this
sure.
and shit
for
like
sure.
that.
But when I hear a lot of people say it's the same shit, like he got all these, he ain't trying to get none of that. It's just all about what you could spend about $1 with him and this and this and that. And I'm like, hey, bro, to each his own with that. You did
Right, but at the end of the day, though, like when you start talking community and kids and shit like that, with kids, one thing you gotta do, you gotta keep it real with them. Like, and they gotta know you solid. Like them kids, when I do a 7-on-7, it was me by myself, huh, kid? 80 kids. You heard me? Like it started getting so because we was doing pancakes and eggs in the morning.
Yeah.
So I go get $40 worth of pancakes and eggs, feed 80 kids, cause pancakes and eggs, that shit go far. You just add water, shake them eggs back with some milk, and you gonna feed 10 more kids with that shit. So that wasn't about nothing.
Right.
All them kids started coming. They had so many kids, I started getting scared. I'm like, damn, cause if something happened, niggas just me.
Me,
You heard me?
right.
80 of these niggas.
Right.
So like kids, when you start dealing with kids and they know you keep it real, they'll break through a brick wall for you. You know what I'm saying? So all I ask is for anybody that's dealing with them kids, dog, be sincere. They're like,
and that's the same thing I do. I say, how y'all want me to do? Like, man, they understand. I'm like, bet. This and that. Like at Martin Luther King had an incident where I walked through the door and it was on my ass when I walked through the door at Martin Luther King High School. I'm talking about they had this one sitting in the back. Anybody sitting in the back, the troublemakers, you heard me? Boy, I walked, they opened the door for me, and I went towards the back way to get down the side, and they had a group of them right here just sitting. And I look, I'm like, what's up? They're like, boy, that jewelry real? I'm like, yeah, it's real. They're like, oh, we need that chain from around here. I'm like, come get it. This is all clear, you heard me? I said, oh, Lord,
they
these
jokes
motherfuckers.
bad.
Yeah, they was on. They're like, that chain? I was like, yeah, it's real. They're like, oh, yeah, we need that from around your neck. I'm like, all right, come down here and get it then, you hear me? Well, I'm going to the stage. So when I got on the stage to get on the mic, they cutting up in the back. I'm like, nah. The teacher putting them out. I said, no, don't put them out. They need to hear this, what I'm about to say. Don't put their ass out. Keep them right here.
Right.
So, it's all cool, though. Like, I did the Warren Eastern. The lady from their school again reached out to me again, said, we got to get you over there because we had some more students and this and that. I said, yeah, give me over. I'm going to talk to him, man. I'm going to get him to him, bro. Let him know what's up, man.
Them kids really just be trying to be cool and shit. They see somebody
gotta
like
find,
you
so they
come
probably
in
ain't
and check
got no father figure at the end of the day. They probably ain't got no father at all in the house. So, well, if I could talk to him, I could talk to him. Like, I grew up without my father too, but I understand this shit. I went to jail. Like, I paid attention. Like, I understand how this shit going. Like, how the society is. So, and jail really humbled a nigga because before jail, like, we was on some crazy time in the hood. So, jail really humbled me to understand, like, nah, man, it's not, we was raised wrong. We was taught wrong.
You don't have a lot of artists out the A-Ward that I could really think of besides, A9 Boys or outside of that. The A-Ward.
They had EWV. They had EWV, AWOL Villains. It was AWOL Villains at first. It was never AWOL Animals. It was AWOL Villains. They was rapping this shit.
Yeah, as long as I've been alive, everything about the AWOL was a red flag.
Red flag, you right. Real shit. You right. Red flag.
If you not my partner and I'm going to holler at you, you hear me?
Yeah.
I ain't really fucking with that.
Right.
Yeah, because
and guess what? A lot of niggas like that. A lot of niggas send shit I'll be like, pull up on 20-something on St. Rock. They be like, bro, I'm not coming on no St. Rock, bro. I'll meet you at the
I remember
AutoZone.
2003, I'm at the Rite Aid. Niggas pulling out sticks. This 2003. Niggas pulling out guns longer than them behind a small dispute over.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
So you're a unicorn, bro. Right, real talk.
It's just like it's a small hood, just like a small person. They got a complex. They feel played fast. Niggas not respecting our mind. They always went from the 7 wall. They skipped the 8 wall, go to the 9 wall all the time. You never mention 8 wall. So when the 8 wall got their shine, everybody had that shit, that mentality. They locked that shit in their head to it. We gonna lay down law. They gonna remember us. They gonna respect
animal.
us. Yeah. And we got that name from a nigga being upstate, like really on go mode. And he came home and changed the whole persona of that. Like he changed that. It was 8 wall villains at first. He came home and said, ain't no more 8 wall villains. We 8 wall animals. Cause he really like went gorilla. Like he went really like Silverback up to upstate, like real talk. And all the big time niggas out Desire in the Florida project at the time when the project was up respected his mind. He was like one of the go-getters. And he was out there AWOL. So and he came home and said, ain't no more villains. We animals. And guess what? We ran with that ever since, you hear me?
Wow, dog.
Real talk.
Dog, I appreciate you for giving me your time, dog, because I really know, like, when we on this podcast, a lot of times we talk about the sands of time, and you like an artist I've been watching for a very, very long time, dog. You always kept it solid, and I just wanted to have a chance to just give you your flowers.
I appreciate it.
I wanted to learn a lot about you and build that relationship with you, just hearing your story, and because I knew you had a lot to share. And when I seen you dealing with them kids, I already knew, like, man, this dude different, dog. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Different. Like, everybody needs to know who this
I
kid
could be
is.
getting paid. They be off. My partner be like, man, we gonna give you. I'm like, man, y'all good, man. Just treat the churn. I ain't tripping off that, man. Pull up all GP. Especially if I'm in the city. If I'm in the city and you call me, I'm gonna pop out. That's just what it is. I'm popping out. Yeah, you wanna do it right? You wanna do it right now? I ain't got nothing going. Yeah, I'm gonna come pull up on you, no matter what it is. I ain't gotta know you. You legit? All right, you legit. You say you legit? All right, come do it. It's all love. I ain't doing no trip.
Man, dog, I appreciate that. Man, look, we in Music Box Studio. This is Benjimanzroom Podcast, episode 18. The year of the real young Chris. You dig? We just keep getting bigger and better and getting deeper and deeper into, you hear me, what it is to be from New Orleans. And
shit deeper than rap.
Our people, you dig? I appreciate you, bro.
You already know.
Benjimanzroom, episode 18. We out. Dog. I want, like, anything you want to do.
Don't make a sound when it's time. 30 round, Gucci clip, kill his ass in style. Don't pipe him up, cause I'm gon' pipe him down. Whoever gassed him up don't matter, he in a casket now. Real hitters don't make a sound when it's time. 30 round, Gucci clip, kill his ass in style.